Hey guys, welcome to your workout. We are going to do a HIIT cardio and core focus workout. So we're going to burn some fat, we're going to get our heart rate up, we're going to tighten our core, strengthen our core. So are you ready to join me? I'm Whitney Johns, your trainer. We're going to start with making sure you have the right equipment. So I have the interval timer, so I've got that covered. Really all we need, because it's a body weight workout, is a mat, yourself, a towel, water, you want to stay hydrated, and your own motivation, okay? So let's get going. So we're going to start with a little bit of a dynamic warm-up just to get the blood moving, making sure that we're warming up the muscles that we're going to be using. Cross-body shoulder stretch, open, and now we're going to do neck stretch, so ear to shoulder. Nice, gentle pressure. You want to get your breathing going, so you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Shoulder rolls. 4, 3, 2, 1, and other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, hip stretch, hamstring stretch. And last one, we're going to switch directions. We want to really just open up our hamstrings. Open up that core and hip. So really see if you can get a stretch in both. Now, cat-cow. So angry cat, arch like a cow. Keep your breathing going. And you're going to come back into your hips for a child's pose and then come forward for a cobra. So you're going to stretch back into your hips. Come forward, stretch the abdomen. One more. Good. Now, what we're going to do is 2 separate circuits. I'm going to show you and demonstrate your circuit before we get started, okay? So that you know exactly what we're doing. The first exercise is a walkout. So what you're going to do is raise high, sweep down, walk it out. You're going to tap the opposite shoulder, come back up, and then again. Got it? Now, then we have plank shifts. So we're going to go into an elbow plank. All right, making sure that the elbows are directly below the shoulders, and you're going to shift your weight forward on the ball of your foot, front and back. Okay, we're doing 35-second work intervals, by the way. And then we'll have a little bit of a breather, 15, 20 seconds, right back in, okay? Then we have burpees. So we're going to start at the beginning of the mat, front of the mat, and then we're going to come back, shoot our legs back, bring them in, and jump, okay? We're going to add that little jump there. We got our bicycle crunch as well. So these are very all simple movements, but they're super fundamental, and it's easy to push yourself in your intensity if you know the moves. So that's the goal here today. All right, then we have a lateral lunge. For our second circuit, which is going to be a lateral lunge, 1 and 2, alternating, okay? Second exercise of the second circuit is going to be leg lifts. So you're going to be on your back, lift to the hips, okay? You're going to raise it, you're going to lower it down. Make sure your spine is not coming off the mat, and then lift the hips. Now, third exercise of that circuit is a commando, which is plank position. You're going to come down to elbow plank, back up to full plank, okay? You're switching which arm goes down first. Then we have side plank taps. Stack the feet, reach over and reach up, down and up. Got it? Then we're going to do the other side. So we're starting with the first 4 exercises that I showed you. Should be pretty simple, but I want you to push yourself super hard in your pace, okay? That's the goal, get that heart rate up super high. We're going to start with the walkouts. I'm going to start the timer, and we'll get ready in 3, 2, 1, reach up super high, sweep down, hinging at the hips, and tap your opposite shoulder. And again, do your best to keep your core super tight. Make sure your hips aren't sinking in that plank position. You're staying super supported. And relax. Good. Now, we are going to go into the plank shifts, which is on our elbow plank. So, I'm going to get into position. And the whole time, you really want to focus on pulling your belly button in through almost to the back of the spine. That's how tight you want your core to be. Shift forward and back. Good. Keeping your core contracted and really using the muscles in your arms, your shoulders, your legs, your hips. You're going to feel all over. That's one thing I love about plank so much. They recruit so many different muscles in the body. Good. Now we have our burpees. Okay? Burpees. As soon as you get comfortable with it, I want you to make sure that you are really pushing it. See if I can get my shoe tied before we go into it. All right, start at the top and shoot back. And raise it up high. So you really want to get a high jump. Try to land me as you go back. Good. You got 10 seconds. Almost there. Good. All right, then we have our bicycle crunch. I'm gonna do my other shoe. We need our shoes nice and tight while we're hopping around like spider monkeys, right? All right, so you're on your back. You're gonna bring your elbow to the opposite knee and go. Hopefully you got started slightly before me. Really twist through the spine. Bring that elbow as close to the knee as possible. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Perfect. All right, second set of this circuit. Okay, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just did, starting with the walkouts. See if you can really push yourself during the work interval. You get a break, so it's not so bad, okay? Reach up long, dive, walk it out. Tap, tap. Make sure that your wrists are under your shoulders when you're in that plank position. You want to be nice and supported. Five seconds. And done. Good. Plank shifts. Okay, we're going to go onto the elbow plank. Now really think of recruiting all those muscles in your leg, hip, core, upper body for balance. See if you can get all of them. You're going to be much more efficient. You can visualize and activate those muscles. Pulling your stomach in tighter with each shift forward. This is awesome for tightening the core up. Good. Breathing. Excellent. All right. Burpees, okay? Again, on this one, you want to make sure you're pushing it. Catch your breath. You're going to start at the top of your mat. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back. Shoot it up. Come on, 25 seconds. Let's go. You're building that heat, which is exactly what we're aiming for here. Good. All right, bicycles. The good news is you at least get to lay down during this one, right? All right, 10 seconds to catch your breath. 3 seconds. And really twist. Recruit your oblique muscles. Really engage the core. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You've got this. Think of those obliques firing up. Good. Okay, now we're going to do 3 sets of the next circuit, okay? So I want to make sure we fit that second one in. So what we're doing is a lateral lunge, alternating. So you want to make sure you have enough room. Starting in the center of the room, you're going to go into a side lunge, up, other side, okay? That's the first one. Then we're going to go into the leg lifts. You'll get the hang of it as we go, all right? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and lateral lunge, and over. Keep the core super tight. And really sink into that hip. Make sure the knee stays behind the toe, okay? You want to check your form. You don't want to be coming too far forward in that lunge. It's a little hard on the knee. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Now, we'll be doing leg lifts. So you'll be on your back. On this one, you want to make sure that your spine stays super neutral. You want to stay super supported in the front of your spine, so you're drawing it in. Lowering the legs slowly. And 1, lift the hips. 2, good. Really engaging those abs, pulling the stomach in, especially as you're lowering the legs. Good. Keep breathing. Perfect. You feel those in your hip flexors also. I love that one. All right. Commando. So you're going to go into plank position. Again, you're going from full plank to elbow plank and then right back up. 3, 2, 1. Elbow plank, full plank. Now, you're going to switch which side goes down first, okay? So you're alternating which hand presses up. Keep that core drawing in. Good, we got 10 seconds left. Good. Beautiful. All right. We're going to go into side plank taps. So, side plank, you want to really stack your feet, one on top of the other. Make sure your ankles are in alignment with your hips and your shoulders. Reach it up, you're going to reach it over. Okay, so you keep drawing those hips up. So you're staying super supported, thinking, raising. All this balance is coming from the core. This helps really narrow the waist as well. Pulls everything in nice and tight. Keep going. Good. Other side. Side planks are so good for so many different things. It's important that we dedicate two separate sets to this movement. 3, 2, 1. And really keep those hips raising up. And reach long and high. So you really want the arm super lengthened. Flex your toes so you're activating the legs. Foot engagement and foot activation actually does so many different things to change the effectiveness of a workout. Good. All right. Back to lateral lunge. All right. You guys need to hydrate. Go ahead and do it. This will be the second set of this circuit. 3, 2, 1. Sit deep into it and switch. Core is tight. Nice tight core. You're going deep into the hip hinge, sitting back into that lateral lunge. Pushing off through the heel. Perfect. Now, leg lifts. You're going to go into that lying position. You can support with your hands under your bum. Shoulders are down. Lower, lift. Really focus on drawing the core in as you lower the legs. Keep going, almost there. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go into commando. Commando usually seems to be one of the most challenging ones for me out of this exercise or out of this workout. 5, 4, and high plank, low plank. Switch arms. Keep the core drawing in, lengthening the spine. Try not to rock too much side to side in your hips. Good, 5 seconds, you got this. Perfect. Now, side plank taps, both sides. Catching your breath. All right. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And reach it over. Think of coming totally across your body, parallel to the other arm. Getting long and lean in your midsection makes it a little more challenging. True strengthening of the trunk. Good. Other side. Get 15 minutes to catch your breath. You can do some little dynamic moving stretches in between. Kind of loosen things up. And 3, 2, 1. Reach it over. Really just a light tap and then raise it up. Keeping the hips lifted. Flexing those feet. Firing up all the little stabilizers in your leg. Good. Almost there. Perfect. All right. Now, what we're going to do for this last one is we're going to go into the walk-outs. So we're switching up this last circuit, okay? Going into the walkouts first. All right? We're going to do a wild card for the final circuit. And up, reach high. Good. The taller you can get in your spine, the better, the longer and leaner you're going to be. Good. 8 seconds. Okay, finish this last one. Good. Perfect. Now, we're going to go through on the plank shifts. That's our next exercise. We're going to go into the elbow plank. In 3, 2, 1. And shift it forward and back. Good, you got 15 seconds. Keeping that core super drawn in. Keeping that heart rate up. And perfect job. Good. All right, now we have the bicycles. Bicycle crunch on your back. I really want you to think of twisting all the way over to the side, all the way to that elbow knee. And twist. Keeping all the vertebrae of your spine flat on the mat. Okay, you don't want to be arching or extending too low. You want to keep it there so that you're nice and supported. Breathing. The more you engage, the more you're going to get out of the workout, okay? You can kind of just go through the motions and get through it, but really what you want to do is burn the most possible calories as you can. All right, lateral lunge. And other side. Keeping the upper body super upright and tall. Hinging deep in the hip. Good. How you guys feeling? It's not so bad with no weight, right? It's more about just getting the heart rate up, kind of getting your cardio working. And Toning the legs also, for sure. Good. All right, leg lifts. We're gonna do a leg lift plus a hip lift. Really pulling with your abs to get those hips up off the ground. In 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. And again, you only want to go as low as you can still keep your spine flat on the mat. You don't want to be going too low and bringing up like this, curving or arching. That is not the way we want to do it. It's not going to give you results, and you can injure yourself. Really aim to get those hips high up off the ground. Good. All right, now, commando. We're getting close, okay? We are almost done. Get into that plank position in 3, 2, 1. High plank, low plank, up. Core super tight. Good, 15 seconds. Good, and relax. Good, now we're gonna do a quick stretch. You guys have officially made it through the entire workout. Bring those legs straight. Come forward. Think of flat spine, okay? So you're hinging in the hips. So you're getting the full stretch. Deep breath. You want to breathe into the back of the legs. The hamstrings are, that's where we're stretching. All right, now bottoms of the feet together for the butterfly, okay? Sitting up super tall and then pressing even your elbows into your calves or your knee to push that out even further. Good. Now, cross over and twist. And other side. Super tall and twist. So you really want to get length and twist it out. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming, for joining me, for showing up for yourself most of all. Come and join me next time, or check out my app, fitwithwhitapp.com. Or if you want to come visit me on Instagram, come say hi. My name is @WhitneyJohns. You guys have a killer day. I'll see you on the next one.